My dear friends, a business tycoon who had grown pretty old decided to appoint a successor as chief executive officer. Everyone expected he would choose one of the 7 directors of his company. He surprised people by handpicking employees at various levels of his company to join the directors for a selection test. At the boardroom, he handed each one a seed, saying, "To each of you I give this seed that you may let me know how best you have nurtured it for a year from now." Their brains ticked as they took the seeds home. An employee named David planted it in a large pot of mud and compost, watered it daily, anxiously looking at the pot every day. Exactly a year later, everyone came in with their pots for the meeting. David was so scared and uneasy that he took the last row. As he saw many pots with well-grown flowery plants, each seeming to outdo each other in beauty, David's pot had no plant at all. As the business tycoon surveyed the pots, he found David huddled in a corner with fear, holding his pot in anxiety. "David, will you please come up here and tell us why you have no plant in that pot?" David trembled as he walked towards the chief, saying, "Sir, I'm deeply sorry. My wife, my children, and I took almost care every day to grow the seed all through the year, but there was not a sprout till now." The chief congratulated David, saying, "I appoint this man, David, the chief executive officer and successor to all my fortunes for his integrity, honesty, and humility." And to the rest he said, "The seeds I gave each of you were boiled and dried. They were dead seeds. All of you replaced the seeds when they did not grow just to impress me with your plants." My friends, think about this. At some point of time in life, we will have to be accountable before the Lord. It is better to stand before the Lord in rags and a heart of honesty than dressed in ill-gotten embroidery and a heart full of deceit. It is better to stand before the Lord in rags and a heart filled with honesty than dressed in ill-gotten embroidery and a heart filled with deceit. An honest person is a delight to the Lord, worthy of every blessing. The psalmist recounts God's delight in those who are honest before Him. "I know that you delight in me. My enemy will not shout in triumph over me. But you have upheld me because of my integrity and set me in your presence forever." Psalm chapter 41 verse 11 to 13. And then again the book of Proverbs chapter 28 verse 18 reads, "Whoever walks in integrity will be delivered, but he who is crooked in his ways will suddenly fall." A person, my friends, with integrity will never stop to the lures of the world, but the one who has not will suffer even the loss of his soul. "For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but suffers the loss of his soul?" The Gospel of Luke chapter 9 verse 25 reads. So pray, my friends, that God may help each one of us to grow in a spirit of integrity, honesty, and righteousness before the Lord, that we may receive the rewards waiting for us. Have a good and godly day.